been almost a year since we have renovated our kitchen, and today in this video I want to share our regrets after the renovation. Specifically, I will focus on 5 big mistakes that we made and I wish we had done them differently. The first regret that I have is that I didn't call a professional to come to my house and measure my kitchen. I did it on my own and I regret it so bad because, you know, measuring is the foundation of the whole renovation. And if you got the wrong measurements, then the entire renovation is a mistake. There was one thing that I missed is the spacers. So we had to purchase some spacers for us to be able to open the doors of the cabinets, you know, without hitting each other. And we purchased those spacers, but I couldn't fit those spacers when it came to the installation. Theory and practical life are 2 different things. In the theory, when I saw that beautiful kitchen layout rendered in 3D design, it looked really beautiful and I thought that it's perfect for our kitchen. But after using it like almost for a year, I can see that I could have done a better work. So let me show you. So here is the sink, and then this is the cabinet underneath the sink. As you see, I got the shaker style cabinets, and this corner is a huge problem when I want to, you know, open the drawers. And then after that I open some like a door of this cabinet. They hit so bad, and then look, so it almost hits the door handles. So I can deal with this and close this door before opening the drawers. But one thing that bothers me so much is this door. So I have the trash can stored here, and every time I open this, you can hear that it hits the door. And the reason it hits the door is because of this tiny spacer over here. So the spacer originally was supposed to be wider than this one, so that it wouldn't, so that this door wouldn't hit the drawers, especially these handles. We couldn't fit the whole piece of that spacer, and we had to cut it. And after cutting it, as you see, there is an issue. This door hitting. There is no corner cabinet, and instead of that, we have a cabinet, just a regular raised cabinet with a shelf, which opens from behind of this peninsula. So my sink is right over here, and this is, instead of the corner cabinet, I just put the regular cabinet. And I hated the corner cabinet, so I just decided that I will have like extra storage for, you know, things that I'm not gonna use very often. Indeed, it was a really nice, you know, like workaround for this layout. Since the drawers is on top, the drawer hits the window trim. So this is the window trim. It used to be coming right up to here, but we just sanded it down and made it slimmer so that I could open this drawer. And another thing is that I have this like 8 or 10 inch hand cover, and you cannot really get it like all the way here, so you can access kind of half of the drawer. I'll recommend you to measure really precisely and ask about the spacers, how they're gonna affect, and if you're gonna be able to open all the doors of all of your cabinets simultaneously, and make sure that they don't hit each other, and make sure that you are comfortable walking around, taking things out and putting them in. So that way you will make sure that everything is practical and you're not thinking about, like, you know, hitting another door and having things very uncomfortable. By the way, if you are new to this channel, my name is Miriam, and I moved to the United States back in 2019, and now I'm a wife, a mom, and I work in tech. I love doing home renovation projects because we have our own house to work on, and also we have multiple rental properties that we continuously work on them. So I'll be sharing all those my experiences in this channel. So if you're interested, make sure that you subscribe if you are not subscribed yet. The second regret that we have about our kitchen renovation is ordering the countertops. Countertop people wait for your kitchen cabinets, for your base kitchen cabinets to be installed and done. After that, they come and take measurements. After they take the measurement, they have to design it and they have to make it or cut it or order, and they wait for the shipping and all that stuff. So that takes a lot of process, and I highly recommend you to order a countertop much earlier and make your decision as early as possible, so that you cut that wait time. Ours was a pain. We had to wait like for 3 months. It was like they had delays but nobody informed us, so for that reason we had to leave with no water because we couldn't hook our sink without countertop, which was really painful. So I regret that I didn't follow up pretty often, and I didn't communicate often with the suppliers, so that made the whole experience like terrible. The third regret is having less electrical outlets than I needed. So this is what I'm talking about. There's a microwave in one of my base cabinets under the peninsula that I have, and right there in the corner there is an outlet specifically for this microwave. There is an outlet over there. Other than that, I did not think about putting an outlet on this side, which I really regret, because now I have a stand mixer and all other things that I used while cooking, and I cannot plug anything to the other side, so I have to work very close to the left side to this outlet. So just put more outlets than you think you need, then your problem is solved. The next regret that I have is not choosing my appliances properly or not choosing them before their renovation. There are two specific things that I regret really bad. First one is the stove that I have currently, and another one is about the kitchen sink. Regarding the stove, I was thinking that okay, that's the stove that I was using and it's in a pretty good condition and I don't need to throw it away and get the new one, and I might get the new one like in a couple of years because the renovation was getting already expensive and I didn't want to spend like a lot of money at that time. But what I didn't think is that my current stove is an electric stove, and now I really want gas stove, but right now I don't have any gas pipes or lines that I could hook up my new gas stove. For that reason, I highly recommend you to at least get the pipes or the gas lines or anything that is required, because even if not right now, maybe in the future you might want to get a gas stove. Another thing is my sink. So I had a dream to have a huge sink, so I got I think 30-inch sink, which is great. I love it. The only thing I regret about that sink, it's almost flat at the bottom. So this is the sink, and it's really nice, big and beautiful, and it has this kind of built-in, it's not built-in, but it fits in the sink, and I can dry some dishes, so which is really nice instead of putting them on the countertop. But the bottom is really flat. Everything stays right here, and I have to take it and really spray it to move things all the way. That makes me to spend more time cleaning the sink. I would highly consider to test out the sink before installing it, or like see it in live, or just read the descriptions very carefully and make sure that it's good for your lifestyle, for your cooking style, and all those needs and wants that you are considering. And the last and biggest kitchen renovation regret, the huge mistake I made during the kitchen reno, is not seeing the whole slab or like the bigger slab or better pictures or reviews from the customers of our countertop. So the countertop that I ordered is a solid surface countertop, and I saw a lot of beautiful pictures on the website, and I have also seen the small tiny bit of sample like this size maybe. But there was a problem. My kitchen cabinets are kind of off-white, and the countertop is like, you know, the hospital white. It's really cold white. Here, even in this lighting condition, you can see that the countertop is really white, and the kitchen cabinets are off-white. And another thing that I hate about it, I didn't notice it in the samples because it was not there, the edges of the countertops. I don't know, the person who was making it probably made a really bad work. But so these were the 5 kitchen renovation regrets that I have, and I hope you don't make these mistakes while you will be renovating your kitchen. And I hope this video was really useful for you. I am creating a series of home renovation videos about the renovation mistakes, regrets, and a lot of tips. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you are not, and like this video and comment below what were your regrets or what other things that you are really terrified when it comes to your renovation project. Now, if you're interested more in this topic, then watch this next video about designing and planning the kitchen to avoid a lot of mistakes and regrets in the future, and see you in my next video.